It is very hard for me to believe that we let this happen. Not sure why we ever agreed to this in the first place or how we let it get this far. But my wife and I have made a complete mess of the kids' bedtimes. How it started was one night, our 4-year-old daughter begged one of us to stay in her room with her after we'd put her to bed and stay there until she fell asleep. And we agreed to do that. The next night, our 6-year-old son said, "Why can't I have that?" So we said, "Yeah, that's fair. We should do that." And that same night, I think it was my wife who said to me, because I was then putting our daughter down, "Oh, by the way, I stayed with her last night, so that's what she's asking for. So you might want to do that." We're maybe committed to doing that for another night and another night and another night and another night and another night. And I think we're on about our 7th month now, where my wife and I go into the kids' rooms and put them to bed, and we turn out the lights, and we either sit in a comfortable chair or we sit against the wall and we put a blanket over us, and the kids fall asleep and we fall asleep. So basically what we're doing is we are having a nap in the evening, and eventually we wake up, sometimes after 10 minutes, sometimes after an hour and a half, sometimes not knowing what day it is or what planet we live on. And whatever plans we had for the rest of the evening, tidying the house, spending time together, is largely out the window. And in case it hasn't become obvious to you by now, it is a never-ending, horrible parenting decision. We are paying for that first night that we agreed to this when we didn't make it clear that this is a one-time thing, because now it seems like we might never get out of this. And although I consider us very good parents, we have made a really, really bad decision, and it is messing us up.